Okay, so you read the title, you know why we're here. I, Levi, otherwise known as Leviathan, otherwise known as Leviathanus, whatever, doesn't matter, okay, to basically talk about which Batman villains, well, DCU villains would I marry. Okay, editing Levi here just to pop in and say, whoops, I lied, psych. Actually we're only doing Batman villains. And so, yeah, anyways, back to the video. I'm gonna be honest, like, if you're expecting an exhaustive video on this, I'm afraid you're gonna be disappointed, okay? And also, furthermore, most of what I'm basing my knowledge on is either fanon, a little bit of canon, and the media that I have watched, okay? Like, I haven't watched every, like, Batman animated series stuff, but I have watched, like, Batman The Long Halloween. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have some knowledge, but if you're like, oh my gosh, this girl doesn't know anything about the comics, you know nothing. Well, you're right. You're right. I have no retort for that. I have only my limited knowledge. Anyway, this is a topic that I've kind of been thinking about for like some days now. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to record this in one sitting, but I will try. Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a couple of days and I was like, you know what? I should make this into like a video. I should, because, you know, I'm hilarious. And also, I tried to record this before. And also, I need to go back to long form videos. I've pretty much only done shorts for the past several months. And then now, not even that. Wait, you know what? I'm meandering. I'm rambling, okay? So we're going to pull it back. Because it's already been like 3 minutes of preamble. I'm sure you're tired of me doing this, okay? You don't want me to perambulate over the topic. You want me to get to it. I got it. All right, let's go. Okay, number 1. The Joker. Okay, so let me put it this way. Okay, actually, let me just answer the question. I would not marry the Joker, okay? That feels obvious, but let me explain to you my reasoning here, okay? The Joker is not someone that I would take home to my mom, you know? Like, I'm not gonna show up to my mom's place and be like, oh, by the way, here's my man, and then it's this dude, this tall, I'm trying to remember if I'm gonna curse in this video. You know, I'm gonna cuss, and then I'll just bleep it out, okay? This tall ass dude in full clown makeup, and I'm like, oh mom, yeah, the biggest criminal in Gotham, that's my fiance. No, okay? In my opinion, okay, there are only 2 people who can handle the Joker in a romantic context, okay? And that is Batman and Harley Quinn, okay? And even then, the most they got to was long-term situationships, okay? That's not even like a marriage level, okay? It's a big, fat no for me, okay? In my opinion, the Joker is like the kind of guy that you would date for like a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, maybe in like college, okay, and you can like look back on that time and be like, oh yeah, remember I dated that guy who's like robbing people and was like causing all kinds of chaos. Yeah, that was, what a wild time. So glad we're past that, you know? Yeah, so pass on that. I'm not marrying the Joker. It was, yeah, feels, okay, no. Okay, let's go on to the next. It's hard because there's so many to choose from, you know? And I've been thinking about this for days, so I have like so many thoughts in my mind right now. Okay, Let me just pick one. Let me just pick one, okay? Catwoman. Yes. 100%. You would be hard pressed to find, actually you wouldn't be that hard pressed. I was gonna be like, you'd be hard pressed to find a Gotham City siren that I wouldn't marry. And I was like, actually, if we're being honest, yes, there is. But we're not there yet. Catwoman is just amazing. She's hot and she's a thief and she's just cool, you know? Like, first of all, this woman is rich, okay? Yes, it's from stealing, but like she still has money. Like, I feel like you could live a comfortable life with Selena Kyle without like as long as you mind your business, you really could just chill, you know? And you're gonna be like, oh well, isn't she like with Batman or something? And I'm like, we're not talking about him right now. Okay, I feel like, you know, you could probably, like I said, like you could have a 9 to 5 and then like she just shows up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh hey honey, like got something new? Oh, an artifact, okay, so where are you selling that? Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Anyway, dinner is in the fridge, you warm it up, I'll see you in the morning, okay? Like, I feel like it'd be very chill. And also, she's like, I heard that there was like this comic or like short film where basically she was like saving women from being exploited. Like, so that's so slay. Period. And then, you know, that would be like my wife. Yes. Is that even a question? Duh. Anyway, there's my quick explanation for yes, I would marry Selena Kyle. Duh. I guess we'll finish through the Gotham City Sirens roster really quick. Poison Ivy, 100%. Like, yes. Okay, first of all, okay, not that you should brag about your partner, like, oh my gosh, guess who I'm married to, but like, okay, if you're married to Poison Ivy, I feel like you get at least a little bit of like bragging rights, okay? Because then you can be like, oh yeah, you know, the like really hot, super tall, green woman who saves the environment. Yeah, that's my wife. And then, oh my gosh, like I can't do pollen, but like she could, like, she feels like Poison Ivy feels like the type of person who would be like, oh, you can't handle pollen, that's fine. We could just have succulents and vines in the house. And oh my gosh, imagine the air quality in your apartment. Like, it would be fantastic, okay? It would be gorgeous. It's a no-brainer for me. Yes, I will take the super cool environmentalist, thank you. Like, what? Okay, there's my, okay, so we got 2 yeses, 1 no so far. Let's move on to the next. I feel like I'm like speeding through this even though I've been thinking about it for days. Like, wow, this conversation could really be wrapped up a lot faster. Anyway, on to the next. Harley Quinn. No. Listen, I love me some Harley Quinn, okay? I love her down, okay? She serves cunt. She is such a badass. She's so cool. But this woman, for like majority of like her run, like if you see like a lot of her like representations, is her like not being able to get over the Joker, you know? Which I get it. We've all been through a hard relationship once or twice or thrice, okay? I do get it. But I personally could not deal with that, because like she would still be thinking about him, and that's just too rough for me. Like, and then even when she's like not thinking about him and she's like starting to move on with her life, that's a time where I think she really does best on her own, or with Poison Ivy. And like I said, I'm not built like Poison Ivy, okay? Like I'm not, you know? And if you're like, oh, well, you haven't mentioned anything about the fact that she's kind of addicted to chaos, I don't really care about that. I can handle a little chaos. I can't handle competing with your ex. That's two different things, okay? You know? Yeah. Half and half now. 2 yeses, 2 nos. Next up is the Riddler. Listen. I could not marry the Riddler, okay? Because this guy plays way too many games, and I feel like that would be such a pain to marry, you know? Like, you're just sitting there, like, brushing your teeth or whatever, and then this guy's like, you must solve 3 riddles before we go to bed. Like, no, I'm not doing that. What? Are you joking? No. That's a big fat no for me. I just feel like it's gonna be too much, you know? You're gonna be getting riddles, like, day in, day out, and, like, you have to deal with the fact that this guy is literally, like, most of the villains are murderers. That's not uncharacteristic, but, like, this guy's out there, like, running around in this bright green suit. Okay, like, could you imagine? Talk about the sense of style here for a minute. Okay, the Riddler sometimes serves cunt, but for the most part, he does not. The outfit looks high-key ridiculous. Like, imagine. I don't know where he would wear this outfit that's, like, outside of the context of being a supervillain. But, like, imagine you go to, like, a villain meetup, right? And you have to, like, sit there in whatever gorgeous outfit you're wearing, and then he shows up and he's in this freaking bright green suit with, like, question marks all over it. Oh my god, he looks like he's wearing a onesie. No. Okay, so many Riddler outfits do not serve for me. I don't. Okay, and again, he would play too many games. Like, no way. I'm not gonna say that I think he would be a man-child, because honestly, I really don't know him well enough to say that, but, like, just the riddles alone would probably be my last leg, okay? Anyway, big fat no for me. On to the next. We move on. We move. Who else? Okay, the Penguin. No. Listen. Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, let me be clear, because I literally just saw, like, an Oswald Cobblepot fan art. Let me be honest, okay? Comic accurate Penguin, absolutely the fuck not, okay? I deal with enough raging capitalists in my real life, and you want me to go home to one? No, thank you. I'll pass. Big fat pass on that one. Hell no. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna get into his style, because honestly, it's not that bad. But, like, dealing with that capitalist at home is a no for me. But, however, okay, if we are talking about Gotham, the TV shows, Oswald Cobblepot, I would consider it, because you know what, that man is fine, okay? In my defense, okay, they gave Penguin the emo goth makeover, and it's kind of hot, okay? It's kind of hot. I think I could mentally get over the blockade of him being a rich asshat, because he looks hot, you know? Like, I hate to be part of the problem here, okay? I hate to do it, but, like, I mean, like, y'all see him, right? Whatever. It's a half yes, half no for me, okay? Half yes, half no. We decide later. Okay. let's move on. Let's see who else. I feel like I'm like, now that I'm making this video, I'm like low-key forgetting. Oh, Scarecrow. No, because this guy seems like the type to be on some weird shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, this guy, I have no proof for this, but I feel like he does his own supply, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man is off his rockers. There's just no way. Like, I just feel like he'd be like, babe, try some of this new scare gas or whatever it's called. No. I'll pass. Okay. I just think I think he would be weird about it. I do. No. And also, like, he kind of just gives me the creeps. You know, like, this dude literally makes a gas that makes you see, like, your worst fears. Oh my gosh, imagine breaking up with him. Oh my god. Nightmare. Literally. Oh heck, nah. Okay, we have some others on the docket here. Let's see, who's next? Harvey Dent. Okay. Yes. Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, okay? 100% yes. Now, if you're looking at me crazy, like, girl, what are you talking about? I need you to go watch Batman The Long Halloween Part 1, Part 2, and then come back to me, okay? Because that man is fine. Okay, that man is fine. And also, do y'all see how he treats his wife? Like, yes, absolutely. Let me get a piece of that, okay? Listen, look at me. Listen, look at me. When I tell you that that pathetic piece of garbage is my man, I mean that is my man, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Quite frankly, Harvey Dent is low-key, like, fine in every rendition, to be honest. I mean, most Batman villains are pretty hot in most of their renditions, but I'm specifically talking about Harvey Dent here, okay? And Harvey Dent, not only does he serve cunt, not only does he treat his wife well, and not only is he fine shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, he's fine. I don't have much else to say there. And low key, his villain origin story, like, makes sense. You know, it's not like, oh, somebody didn't laugh at my jokes. The Joker. You know, like, I get it. I get why he turned out that way. And also, that's my man. I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay? And he, like I said, he saves cunt. Have you seen his outfits? They always eat. Like the half and half suit, that's fire. Okay? Like, what? Yes. 100%. And also, you're technically getting two for the price of one, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me move on. Let me move on. Okay, Solomon Grundy. No, because wasn't this dude born, like, literally a week ago? Like, isn't that man, like, an experiment? Like, to me, that's like dating Frankenstein. You know, I know according to the original book, he's, like, super hot, okay? So, like, I get it, but also, like, no, because you were literally just born. Like, when they say born sexy yesterday, they mean that shit, okay? That is, like, what does the song go? Like, born on a Sunday and then, like, married on a Wednesday or something? I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I heard the Solomon Grundy, like, song, okay? Yeah. No. Like, I don't know. That's a lot to go through in a week, and I'm personally not dealing with that. I'm so sorry if he has, like, more, like, development in the comic or whatever, and you guys are like, wow, you're so uneducated. I'm sorry, man. That's all I know about that guy, and from what I know, that's gonna be a no, okay? Next up, we move on. We move, okay? The next one I'm gonna do is Bane. I don't know that much about Bane, okay? And besides this dude being like, I don't know why he has the mask. Okay, is it sleep apnea? Is it asthma? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that guy. I have no clue. Yeah. All I know is that in the like Batman, the like the Dark Knight series, he's played by Tom Hardy, and that is, it makes it very tempting to say yes, but ultimately, no, because I just don't know that much about that guy. And also, like, this isn't a read. This is not a read. Let me clarify. This is not a read. But Homeboy is bald. And there's nothing wrong with being bald. It's just not my personal type. Like, not to offend the bald person community or anything, okay? It's just, I like, at least, at the very least, a buzz cut. Like, that's the lowest we can go. Like, pixie cut's like the lowest, okay? That's just my personal preference, and that makes it like, yeah, I feel like if he should be with someone who can appreciate the shine, you know? I need to stop. Anyway, let's move on. For the same reason, and also because, okay, for the same reason, no to Calendar Man, but also Calendar Man just gives me the creeps. I don't even know what that guy does. He just like reads. The only clip I saw of him was like a quick tidbit where he was like reading calendar dates. And I was like, okay, it was kind of weird. Okay, I don't know anything about him besides that. Anyway, we move on. We're going to start going a little bit more rapid. I'm going to try. Let's see. Who else is on this list? I want to make sure I get all of the Batman villains. I want to empty out Arkham Asylum before we move on. Okay? There's also Dr. Freeze. Apparently, I think he, like, does most of that stuff for his wife. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know that dude, to be real. So... no? Probably? I don't know that dude. Ra's al Ghul, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong, but his whole family gives me the creeps, especially his daughter, because she's like an essayer, like, ew, gross, not into that. So, yeah, no. Who else? I think that about wraps it up for the Batman villains, particularly. Like, those are all the big ones that I know. I'm so sorry if I'm missing any, because, like, I just don't know y'all that well, to be honest. I just don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? And that about wraps this video up, to be honest, which is very surprising, and wow, I'm sad to see it go. I'm very sad. I hope you guys like this video. You know, if you do, like, comment, subscribe, you know, for the 2 or 3 or 5 of you who watch this, I truly do appreciate it. Love you down, okay? In a platonic way, obviously. Just to clarify, you know, no parasocial relationships over here. Although some of you I probably actually do know personally. You know what? This is going on too long. Anyway, goodbye. See you. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you.